Hey guys, welcome to Clueless Insanity. We are having a special edition because of IPL auctions, which is happening on 18th, right? Yeah, 18th
Yeah.
on February at Chennai. And this is a mini auction, but IPL auction is always fun. It's always fun. When the player goes under the hammer, you will be glued to the TVs. So we have in the panel Amog, Akshar, Anirudh, and Vishal. This was the same panel which was for the test series, and good good panel this is because we won the test match. We'll come back to that later,
Yeah,
but right
True,
now we'll
true.
start with IPL auction. Let's talk about the purse which every team has. Um, Oh, I was about to tell Kings 11 Punjab. Sorry, it's Punjab Kings now. So
Yeah.
the Punjab Kings has whopping 53.2 crores in their purse, and then followed by RR with 37.85 crores, and then RCB with 35.4 crores.
hmm
So Vishal, this indicates these other teams which will be going for heavy auctions, like they'll be bidding for almost every player.
yeah, I think so. Big purse in hand, and I think they'll probably go for a number of players as they have to fill the slots. And I don't remember which auction it was. I think a couple of years ago, where Preeti Zinta from Punjab Kings went for almost every player. So when the player's name was up, she just went up. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I think we can expect something similar this time. But I think, yeah, as you rightly mentioned, Punjab Kings, Rajasthan Royals. I think they have lots of slots to fill, have a huge purse. It'll be quite interesting to see how they fill the slots.
Absolutely. And in fact, Punjab has 9 slots left with 5 overseas slots left. So 5 is a huge number for overseas, and they have a lot of options there. Akshar,
Yeah.
let's talk about the other teams. CSK has like 19 crores, and then SRH, KKR have 10 crores. DC around 13 and MI with 15. But these are the teams which have their players filled. So do you think they'll just try to fill in those players which they need, or they might give a tough run for the other teams?
Yeah, I think they will go strategic. I think there is obviously room for improvement for every team. They would like to go and win the trophy. Even Mumbai would try its level best to retain the trophy. So I'm sure they're going to do their level best to fix those nitty-gritties, have some reserve players for yeah, for example, if Delhi doesn't have their South African bowling lineup, they would require some backup. So things like these, they will put some permutations and combinations, and I'm sure they go strategic. Whereas the first three teams you mentioned, they have to first build the team and then think of making the rest.
Absolutely. Yes. Amog and Ani, you two are together. But do you think, talking of being together, there's a major buy, someone like Steve Smith, if he is bought by RCB, it's like two heavyweights in the same team, Virat and Steve Smith.
Dream, a dream.
That is my dream come true. Actually, after their recent talk on YouTube, I feel they've become good buddies. Why not become teammates? That will be a good, camaraderie on RCB.
Oh, what a that would be like seeing rest of the world versus MCC 11. This would be it's Shane Warne and Tendulkar in the same team.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. Akshay, now coming back to the players, we have listed out according to all-rounders, bowlers, and batsmen. The major all-rounders is Shakib, Glenn Maxwell, Hendricks, Tom Curran, and Morris.
Mhm.
So these are the players probably every team will be looking for because they give you. It is basically that right balance. Probably every team would want them in the middle order, and these are the players who can give you bowling options as well.
Yeah.
So who do you think will be the top buy in these 5 players?
Oh, that's a good one. I think just because of his pure potential, Glenn Maxwell will still be a big purchase. That's my feeling. Um, but if you see the list that you just mentioned, there are almost most of them are spinning all rounders, and it's Chris Morris who's really the guy that can bowl in the death, can give you those impact performances at the end with the bat as well. I'm really looking out for what his purchase and his bidding process will be, and I'm also looking to see what RCB does after that bidding process ends.
Yeah,
I think Chris Morris might be important, just to add on the add to what Akshay said, because as the reports are saying, IPL might be held in a single or 2 to 3 venues, and as I
Mhm,
understand, it's going to be in Mumbai, that is in
mhm. Mumbai,
Wankhede,
Pune.
Brabant Stadium, DY Patil, and possibly in Pune.
Yeah.
And as we know, at that and in February or April, there's a lot of dew, right, in Mumbai, and the tracks in these 4 stadiums of 4 grounds are conducive to a batsman, and it seems a bit as well. You know how Wankhede plays out and DY Patil plays out. So if that's the case, I think all the teams will have this in the back of their mind, and Morris might go for a good amount, keeping in mind he bowls well with the new ball, bowls in the death, and can be handy with the bat as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
yes,
Uh,
Sunny.
just to add to what Akshar and Vishal said, and especially what Akshar said about Maxwell. Maxwell is always a big daddy buy in the IPL. So it would be no surprise if again he goes for big bucks. And there are chances that he might end up in RCB. And there are talks of like Maxwell himself saying how he would feel if he would be in RCB. So there's that feeling there, like uh, Maxi in RCB, Smith in RCB. There's a lot of talk going on. So
Yeah,
one of these
Yeah.
big Aussies might be there
yeah.
here.
If one of these Aussies are there, I'm fine. I would want either Smithy or Maxime, I think.
They're both match winners, huh? That's the point.
But in fact, there's one dark horse here, Moises Hendricks.
Mm.
He was a winning captain in BBL, winning captain of Sydney Sixers. You never know, and his base price is around 1 crore. So someone
Mm.
probably at the time when no one expects, he might
Yes,
go for a big buy.
yes. Also, Shakib Al Hassan, like people might have ruled him off, like he's out of cricket and all those things, but he's a potential match winner. So he's one of the greatest all rounders which Bangladesh has produced, and he's a very asset for any team in the IPL. So even he might go for good purchase.
Right.
Absolutely.
Mm.
The next list is wicket keepers. I'm just giving out foreign names, and personally, I feel all these wicket keepers might be bought by Mumbai Indians. They have some obsession with wicket keepers. Okay, so Alex Carey, Glenn Phillips, Sam Billings, and Kushal Pereira. I would love to see Kushal Pereira in any one of the IPL team. Vishal, which team would Kushal Pereira get in if you are in that auction table for KKR? Do you think you'll be going for Kushal Pereira?
If I'm part of the KKR management, probably not, because KKR already has 2 keepers. Seifert keeps for New Zealand, and we have Dinesh Karthik. So 2 keepers is probably enough for an IPL team. Maybe I would go for an Indian keeper, just to make sure the balance is right, but not for Kushal Pereira. Yeah. But there might be other teams interested. This is just from the KKR perspective. If I am part of the KKR auction team, yeah.
Right. And talking of keepers, we'll slowly move to Indian domestic keepers. See, someone like Sheldon Jackson, who has been performing for a long time in domestic circuit,
Mhm.
and then the new name Mohammad Azharuddin and Shah Rukh Khan. Right, these are the names which basically from
Surfacing, yeah.
the Yeah, and also with the Syed Mustaq Ali Trophy happening, which was held in Mumbai, and we hear that IPL might be in Mumbai. These names can go for big buys.
Absolutely. I would agree to you on this point very much. Um, if you see, this has been a trend, and I think it's a very well done. I don't know if that is how they planned it just before an IPL auction to have these type of trophies being played
Mhm.
out. Uh, I remember as soon as the under 19 World Cup ended, there was like names like Shivam Navi and all that suddenly coming into the picture. Fast bowlers then. Now there are, uh, you know, players whom you would have had no clue who exists have performed from Assam and,
Yes.
places where
Yeah.
you've never heard of. You don't even know if people play there. And there's come and scored a 150, which is unthinkable what they've achieved. So it was very nice that these trophies are happening right around the corner of an IPL auction, and these guys are having the right kind of platform to get into the IPL, and then consistency from there will lead to the Indian team. So this is a nice concept. I feel that these three names that you mentioned are going to definitely be a keen buyout. In uh, all the eight teams will look for it.
And
Mhm.
they
Yeah.
add
Just
a.
to add,
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Anil.
yeah. Go ahead, Akshar.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they're also uncapped players, and they're Indian youth talents and people you can definitely invest in. I'm not sure how the entire overhaul will happen next year for the major auction, but I'm sure once you hold on to these talents, they can last a long time and yeah, give you can continuously, contribute to the team.
Yes.
Yeah,
Amog, you have
yeah.
been
Agree
a
to what are Akshar. Yeah. Sorry, Abhishek. Sorry for interrupting. I was about to tell a point. Like, what I was going to tell was like, each team do need to have their slots filled. So they would certainly want a wicket-keeper Indian batsman, and even if they don't get a chance, so if they are in the team, so it fills like many slots. Like it fills an young under 21 slot or uncapped player slot. So at least for the sake of it, the teams will go heavy on them. So, like there was one big name, Yashasvi Jaiswal, in the last year or so, who went for a big amount.
Mhm.
He hardly got chances with Rajasthan Royals, but teams are looking for them. So, at least if not now, to build up for the next future years, they'd want to groom them and have them in their side. And big hitters are always a plus point in this perspective.
Yeah.
True.
true. Rightly said. I was about to ask Amog. Amog, you have been a
Yeah.
CSK fan earlier, okay? And CSK
Still am.
has only one. CSK has only one overseas slot left, and that's because of Shane Watson.
Correct.
And they have 19.9 crores left in the kitty. Do you think they'll go heavy on someone like Jason Roy, David Malan, Alex Hales, or in fact Aaron Finch also? Probably Aaron Finch might fit because he has that age quota also, rightly for CSK.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think they would definitely go for Aaron Finch because the last time they took Shane Watson from our team and again winning them a trophy. So you never know. Aaron Finch will end up scoring a century in the finals. So they've been lucky that way. They're it's but jokes apart, I would say yes. Now with that other opener, the young Indian opener in
Gaikwad.
there, they would want they would want another opener and put Faf down and play one down or two down with Faf down and Raidu, and I think Reina is making a comeback. So they're getting their the middle order covered. So
Mm.
if they would want one other opener, I think it makes a lot of sense because with Gaikwad, one senior pro opener, someone like Jason Roy, like you mentioned, who can just go be fearless, go and explore. I think that's a very smart move, and I think that's how they would be thinking. The think tank will be thinking that way.
Mhm.
Yes, Vishal, all eyes on one player right now, that is David Malan.
Yeah.
So, which I do you think every team will go for him, or few teams will be very strategic?
Well, I think again it comes back to the purse and when his name comes up in the auction. So yeah, it's we discuss players here, and all the teams would have done their homework. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it depends on when a specific name comes up and what's the purse available for each team. So if his name comes up first, I think there could be a bidding war between the teams which have the most money, because he's
Mhm.
been in tremendous form. So and in that sense, I think Punjab Kings would probably get him because of the money that they have. But let's see how it goes. But I think he should be picked by one of the teams. He's been in tremendous form and he can contribute with the bat. Yeah.
And
Uh, just to add up here, I would like to say, I think here's where uh, the the teams which has lesser prize money plays a role. I'm sure they'll only want to raise their hand just to raise the cap of them so that the other teams lose their money. They would definitely not want to buy them. சும்மா கை இப்படி தூக்கிட்டு no, okay, I don't want to. That's how they're going to be. Especially SRH,
yeah,
I
that
feel SRH is going to do this a lot. SRH, I'm sure, is going to be that, I just came here to eat some peanuts. Huh? That's what I've come to do. But I'll definitely make sure you're losing some money as well. So that is what SRH's job is going
Yeah,
to be.
SRH has a purse of 10 crores, so they
yeah.
can not more than that. But absolutely, you're right. They have only 3 slots remaining, and I'm pretty sure they're just coming to have high tea there. Probably for the Chennai weather, not tea also. They might have some
Correct.
cool drinks.
But
maybe
just to
maybe
Exactly.
paneer soda there.
paneer soda. Just a small point. I think Vishal made a interesting point here on the time in which these players come. I think that was very important, especially in these mini auctions. We see that there are some really good prospects, but don't go for great money uh, purely because of the time when the auctioneer removes the numbers. So yeah, I'm very excited in
Uh,
general, and I think these guys are great
but,
prospects for every team.
correct me if I'm wrong. If I think like 291 players which are getting into the auction, the same. Is that the
292.
number? If I'm
Yeah,
and I think
292
60
players.
available. Yeah,
Yeah,
and the 60
290.
available slots. So yeah, that's a very good point which is saying. So it's very important when they come in and how much money each team has in the balance.
Right. And about players, so it's about the timing of players. I wish these players, the Indian all-rounders, especially someone like Krishnappa Gautam,
Mhm,
Shivam Dubey, Pawan Negi,
mhm.
these are the players who can get into the team and be part of playing 11. So if these players come at the right timing, probably they'll be going for good buys. And
Yes.
Amog, are you interested in getting any one of them for RCB?
No, these names I don't see them fit in, especially Shivam Dubey. I'm so glad it, I mean,
I think
he has lifted a
we
lot of
have given
people.
them
I
away.
really have.
I,
We have
Uh,
been
I, I
giving
won't
them
be
away.
I won't be
So
surprised if
these are the
RR
five.
or DC will be picking Shivam Dubey.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
No, I would want Krishnappa Gautam. Like he's a great prospect, and it adds the local flavor to RCB, which it lacks,
uh,
except for Devdutt Padikkal or Pawan Deshpande. Pawan Deshpande is in our team; he has no chances. So maybe Krishnappa Gautam would be a great buy there.
I wonder why they've kept Pawan Deshpande. I think,
Just
but
to
yeah,
add that
it's good
Kannada
at least.
flavor to the
Yeah, for
team.
the
Yeah,
videos, huh?
yeah,
They need some fan videos
yeah.
with some Kannada in
For,
it.
I think he's been a very good friend with Mr. Nags, and that is why he's there in the team because Mr. Nags
Snacks
will be
Kota.
left alone if he's not there.
Yeah.
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 So
Let's come to bowlers,
mm,
foreign bowlers. So there are two left-handers, Cottrell and Mustafizur. KK are interested in Mustafizur?
Oh, I don't think so. Again, it depends on what what we are looking at, I think we are probably looking for a backup for Andre Russell. We have Lockie Ferguson and Pat Cummins, and we have Indian fast bowlers. So I don't think we would be going for a overseas fast bowler. Yeah, but that's from the outside. I don't know what the auction team is thinking. Let's see. But one name which I'm interested at is Jai Richardson. He had a very
Yes.
good Big Bash, and I hope one of the teams pick him and he goes for a decent sum. Let's see what happens. But he bowled very well in the Big Bash. Yeah.
Absolutely. And also, not to forget, Kyle Jamieson from New Zealand
Kyle
is also
Jamieson,
available.
Yeah.
Very good,
Jameson,
tall,
oh,
fast
very
bowler.
good option is.
yeah, and
Yeah.
he's had
I,
he's just
and again, I won't be surprised if Mumbai are picking these players to bench. Yes.
yeah, can be.
Akshar, there's one interesting player, Kedar Jadhav, who had a terrible season last time, but a decent Syed Mustaq Ali tournament. Do you think some team like RR might pick him?
Uh, yeah, I think he's still a very good player. Let's be honest. He had one really bad season, and there's this entire the entire troll wagon just went berserk on him, and he didn't do much to quiet them as well. I think he'll also be raring to prove himself, and he's a very decent bowl, and uh, and in his days, in his heyday, he did smack quite a few out of the park as well. So I do see teams buying him. Um, I don't think he will be the charismatic or the talisman that he was at a period. But yeah, uh, that's it. I hope people still don't have.
Similar kind of player, Karun Nair. He doesn't give you the bowling option, but he's also been in and out of the team. He was captain of Karnataka team, but did not perform that well.
Mhm.
Same, do you think people will still go ahead? Because getting an Indian player, middle order player, will always help every team because we have
Yeah,
to fill 7 slots, right?
I agree. I think it depends. I still see that these players are very vulnerable in a side, and that means that every time there's always a focus on them to say that they have to perform, and if they don't perform, there are tons of foreign players and other big names who are very quick to fill these shoes, and that means that unless they have performances behind them and propel them to higher and higher strengths, it's hard for I that I see these players playing every single match in the IPL. So they have to have a crazy season for them to play a lot of matches.
Yes. They can't be a match winner. That's what you're trying to say. They can just play the anchoring role along
Yeah,
with some other big player.
yeah.
I'm talking of a big player. There's a veteran who has loads and loads of experience, Harbhajan Singh.
Yeah.
Right.
Your
Yeah. So, okay. Harbhajan Singh, I would say his time has come and gone. I mean, let's be honest. He, you see, he's going to be an liability with you on the field. You can't expect him to be a gun fielder. So that is one liability already there. So the other part is he the guy who can change the course of a game in his 4 overs? I really don't think so. And I think that's the reason why CSK also let him go.
Yeah.
CSK had a soft corner to him and they picked him. And I think they were just smart enough and let him go. If CSK has left someone go who's,
Yeah.
they are that favorites in that age group. So if they let them go, I think
Yeah.
it should be a clear tell signs.
Let's talk about one more player. He was part of KKR team and then part of RCB. Umesh Yadav, what do you think, Vishal?
I think there will be some bidders for him. Still a quality bowler, Indian international, playing Test match cricket. Probably RR because they have released Ankit Rajput and I think no, not Virat Singh, Akash Singh. So I'm
Mhm.
not sure. Akash Singh, I think. Yeah, so I think RR looks like a probable designation for him. But again, it depends on the auction dynamics and when his name props up. Yeah.
DC also might go in for him because they left out
Mm,
Harshal Patel and they would want to fill that
yes,
slot there.
absolutely.
Uh,
Yeah, I just want to have like ask one question for my fellow panelists, including you, Abhi. Like there have been two names which have been in the news, okay, like trending as such. One,
before
Srishant.
you go there, I was about to get to that question next. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah. So one, Srishant for not having been listed amongst the 292 players we have, and Arjun Tendulkar finding a place there, and
Yeah.
people are like going berserk. How can Arjun Tendulkar be in that list? So all those things, leaving those things aside, do you think Arjun will be picked in this auctions by any team?
I would want to answer this. Arjun Tendulkar, irrespective of how he plays, uh, teams will try to bid for him because he adds that brand value. Mm, it's more to do with Sachin's son, which adds a brand value to that whole team, and that's the reason he'll be Mumbai. Of course, will be the top favorites to pick him. But apart from that, I guess every team will try to go for him. And talking
Yeah.
of Krishant, I guess
Well,
someone else can take this question.
I would like to add on to the brand value thing. See, at the end of the day, what is IPL, guys? It's entertainment, right? And all these masalas is what will get people to come watch. And these things, more than matches, they think IPL is entirely fixing. That is a different topic altogether. But yeah, it's a brand value. It is an entertainment, and I feel it's fine that he's made it there. Um, then let's see how it goes. I would like to add to the Srishant point. Um, See what happened to him. Was he a fraud or not? That's like one of those biggest conspiracy theories, which is out for 8 years. But that guy has slogged his ass off to do whatever it takes to again come back and play the sport that he loves. For that alone, that grit and determination alone, hats off to him. So yeah, I would like to rest my point there.
Mhm.
Yeah, he'll be picked in the next year auction in the mega auctions. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And if there's an extra team, and luckily if it is a Kerala team, he'll be the captain also.
Sanju Samson or him will be.
No, RR won't let go of Sanju Samson now.
I think he's
RR
the
has
captain,
already
right?
dropped the
Yeah,
captain.
he's the captain
He's
now.
the captain. Yeah,
He's
he's
the
the
captain
captain
of
now.
RR.
He's the
Yeah.
Yeah, but RR have already dropped the captain. So.
Yeah. We'll slightly move into the favorite team, which is RCB for most of us, sans Vishal. But let's talk about their prospects. Amog, top buys, probably Maxwell.
Yes. I was just joking about Smith. I really don't think RCB would think in that angle because they would, more than their opening slot, because Smith cannot play in any other slot. Smith cannot be your one down, two down, or three down. So where is our weaker point as an RCB team? If you see, it is after Virat and AB. Who has been after Virat and AB? I cannot think of a player who has won us a match after Virat and AB. So we need a match winner. And let's say he performs, at least 10% of what he did in the last year. I'm sure he'll win us few matches. 10%, 20%. Okay, let's be honest, 20%, and he'll win us two matches at least.
To add another point to that, I think he's a very handy ball. Even on days when he has had a terrible, stint with the bat, he still contributed a lot with the ball, and he's a live wire on the field.
Feel,
If you
yes.
have somebody like
Yes.
AB de Villiers keeping, then he will be AB de Villiers on the field, taking
True,
those
true.
Superman catches and things like these.
Very true.
Yeah, and coming from the outside perspective, I think the biggest plus for RCB now is Joshua Philippe.
Yeah.
He was the
Yeah.
man of the tournament in Big Bash, and I saw him play, and he played really well. So I think he should open with Patikal at the top. I don't know how many players or who are the players they're going to get from this auction, but the top four looks decent, right? You have Joshua Philippe and Patikal, then you have Kohli and AB to follow,
Mhm.
and probably Maxwell, as you said, might be a good pick and an Indian all-rounder. So Joshua Philippe is a big plus for RCB this year, according.
Uh, I thought that he was the best retainee in this entire RCB squad. Given the list that we sent out into the pool, the fact that they had the the kind of wisdom to keep him was a big plus. I
Yes.
feel.
Philippi is like our Smith itself. He bats like Smith. So we kind of got a Smith Junior. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, let's just hope he doesn't perform like Finch though. Where
Yes. Yeah. Uh, it was great discussing about this, and we are all excited for tomorrow, 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. IST, because we'll have to mention IST, or else Akshay will be watching it at the wrong time. Mm,
Right.
3 p.m. We are excited. Not a, as I mentioned earlier, not a big auction, but IPL auction is always fun.
yeah,
So
but a
let's hope
big auction
we
for
have
RCB actually.
true.
Yes,
Uh,
absolutely.
Yes, let's hope every team gets good buys, and I would see all these Indian youngsters go for good amount.
Good amount,
It's
yes.
a after all, it's Indian Premier League, right? So thank you guys, thank you for
Thank you.
joining and sharing
Thank you.
your opinions. It was fun discussing with you. Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers.